All right, well, welcome to the Cadet of the Month study guide here. We're going to go through the entire procedures. You'll get a packet that looks much like this. In that packet is a series of papers that you can study from, and it'll explain to you how the Cadet of the Month board works. Let's kind of review what you're going to experience at that time. So what we're going to do now is, why don't you follow me? On the other side is the board. The board will introduce themselves to you. You'll be on Thursday morning, if you point the camera right over there. On Thursday afternoon at 3:30, you'll come down here in uniform and you'll sit at a table much like this. There'll be a host of probably 5 or 6 other cadets who will be participating in the Cadet of the Month also. Okay, so at this time, the board will introduce themselves to you. You go on this side. Ready, board? And this is how it will kind of transpire.
Mark time. March. Through. Halt. Left. Pace. Howdy, guys. Alright, so I'm Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Ethan Beck, and I'll be asking you some questions today about yourself, and I'll be the president of the board today.
I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Cadet O'Neill, and I'll be asking you questions about current events.
I'm Cadet Sergeant Ethan Ross Taylor, and I'll be asking you your chain of command.
Cadet Sergeant First Class Ariana Fish, and I'll be asking you your Let One questions. I am Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Jessica Miller, and I'll be doing your drill and ceremonies.
So at this time, you'll be offered the opportunity to ask any questions to the board. Cadet, do you have any questions of the board?
No.
Okay. So now what happened is the board will now go back into the room and set up their procedures for asking you questions once you're asked in. Battalion Commander, what time should the cadets be go and report to the board?
The cadet should be in here 3 minutes after we leave.
Okay, so he'll make that announcement. Alpha Company, report into the board at 3:19. Any questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come back to your positions.
Through. Attention. Left. Pace. Forward. March.
So at this time, what's happening is the board is setting up in the other room. You as a cadet over here at this table, you can study, just relax. I just need you to kind of decompress. All right, I know it's a stressful time. You'll have an opportunity to review some of your material. At some point in time, we'll ask you to put it all away so everybody has a fair chance. Okay. So let's say that it's 3:19 right now. Okay. 3:19 is currently on the clock, and that means that you will now report to the board. So you'll walk over to the door and you'll knock 3 times. You'll hear the word enter. You will then go in and you'll close the door behind you. Now notice in this room, there's only a chair. The tables are in a U shape and you've got 5 to 6 members that'll be there. You will report to the president of the board.
Sir, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Tucker Deming reporting into the president of the board. Sir.
Take a seat.
At this time, you'll take your seat. Make sure that you sit on the edge of the seat to maintain good posture. At this time, there will questions that will be asked of you. And we'll start out with the first person on the board, and if you can tell us what questions you're going to ask.
I'll be asking you questions about the current events.
Okay, then she'll ask a series of questions. Next person, please.
I'll be asking about your chain of command.
And once those questions are asked, then we'll go on to the next person.
I will be asking your Let One questions.
After Let One questions are complete, the last person to ask questions, or actually give you a series of commands, will be the Command Sergeant Major.
Will you please rise and take 2 steps forward?
So you'll stand up, take 2 steps forward. She'll then ask you a series of commands which you will execute. Could be left face, right face, etc. The last command she will give you will be,
Present arms.
you'll then present arms and you'll be dismissed from the board.
So the next person in at 3:20.
You'll then exit after you drop your salute. Exit out of the most direct route possible. Won't you come with me? You'll close the door, and then you'll tell the next person, if it's Bravo Company or Alpha Company or whomever is going in, that they are to report in at 3:20. I'll ask you to remain there until all board members or all members have been asked questions by the board. We'll tally up the points and we'll see if we have a tie. If we don't have a tie, we'll let you know that we will post all the results the next day at 7 o'clock in the morning. You feel pretty comfortable with that?
Yep.
You have a good time?
Yep.
All right, great. Okay, that ends that. You will be given the opportunity to study with your company commander before the board. Okay, thank you very much.